like completely yelling, and then she starts fucking hitting the door, just throwing her body, slamming the whole. If you guys saw that title, then you guys know what you're in for. So don't act surprised, like you guys did not come here for the tea or the. So let's start it off, alright? This is about my ex. Just call my ex. Let's call him Edgar, because I got the Edgar cut going on right now. I'm trying to grow out my hair, so we'll call him Edgar, alright? Let me give you a backstory. Edgar is, so his family is bougie, whatever the f, and yeah, that's just like his background. His background is pretty much like a homophobic family, you know that type of background, you know. He's pretty much this like fucking privileged ass kid. He's not like ultimately privileged because his mom is still strict. He lives in a nice neighborhood. His mom, I'm not gonna tell you what she does, but she makes good money. The story starts when I enter his house. You know, it's a nice crib. What's up to the maid? We saw her. She's just like chilling, cleaning the crib, cleaning the house. We walk in and she looks at him. She looks at me. I'm just like, what's up? We go upstairs to his room. Little do we fucking know. Hold on, we'll get to that part. So we go upstairs, we're chilling, you know, watching TV, talking, vibing, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, his mom calls him on his phone and she's like, Edgar! I'm pretty sure his mom already at this point knows that that boy's sus, you know. This is all in Spanish, by the way. She's like, Edgar, what are you doing in your room while I'm not there with a friend? You and your friend need to go to the living room, da da da. This is all in Spanish, so it sounds more intense, you know. Crazy shit. And she's just like yelling at him, and we're like laying down on the bed, chilling. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he like hangs up, like, yeah. And then fucking later, she pulls up, right? The maid told her already that we were there, so she doesn't know who I am, but she knows her son, that boy sus. So when she's walking up the stairs, the maid is already gone by this time. It's already like the afternoon, like let's say it's like 6 or 7, yeah. She goes upstairs, goes to her room, I hear it. His room, keep in mind, doesn't have a fucking lock on it because she's that strict. So we pushed his dresser against the door. I made sure because I'm not trying to die. So I hear footsteps downstairs again. We hear the car pull out. She left. We're like, oh, we chilling, big chilling. Because we had a moment of like, once she left, we were chilling again. I should have just fucking left. Then let's just say things happened. We were just chilling in the bed for a few more hours, you know. Got to the point where we were just about to knock out. It's like probably like 8 o'clock, 8:30. All I hear is something going up the stairs. And then all you hear is, Edgar, open the door. This is on Spanish. She's like, abre la puerta. He's like, oh, like, hold on, mom. And she's like, Edgar, open this door. She's just like completely yelling. And then she starts fucking hitting the door, just throwing her body, slamming the whole. The desk is literally getting pushed back. Like every hit she does is just like, and she's like, Edgar, call the police! Like just screaming that shit out in Spanish. Literally the most craziest shit I've ever seen, like to this day. It gets to a point where like we were both not ready for this situation. So I am in, let's just say I'm in my drawers, right? My boxers. I roll off the bed because I just saw the fucking door like get pushed open by her. I'm just like, bro, I threw myself over the bed. I was laying next to the bed. So then I start slowly just like, the bed is like this thin under the bed. There's like no space to fit a human under there. Yo, I turned into Flat Stanley. Like I literally just like scooted my ass under that bed. Cause where the fuck am I gonna hide? There was nowhere to hide. The closet, the fuck, so she could beat my ass. She had a heel in her hand. The moment she hit that door, she was ready to throw something. She threw something at the door, but she ain't making it inside the room. So she gets to a point where she's fucking pushing the whole desk all the way back. So he, at this point, gets up and starts holding the door closed, And then that's when she's like already pushed the door open. I'm under the fucking bed, like, and I take out my phone. I'm just like, and I have like no clothes. I have not enough clothes on to go outside, right? So I start slowly slipping on the clothes under the bed, like my pants. And then I start seeing that he's holding her back, and she's just like, and she's like scratching him and pushing him. She's like, and then he's not even clothed, so she's going even more berserk. She's like, and she knows it's a guy, so keep that in mind. She knows it's a guy in his room, so she knows something going down in her crib. At this point, I'm just like, well, it's either I make a run for it or I die, you know? He's already got her to a point on the other side, like he's just holding her back from the door, and then he got her to like the room across his room, brought both of them into the room. At this point, I guess the door was open, and he closes the door behind him, and he's holding her back. She's trying to open that door, and the door just keeps opening and closing. It's like the door across from his door. That's when I was recording, like for a split second. I was recording, and that's when something just in my head just said, run. And when I got the chance, when she was in that room being held back, I ran. So on my way down the stairs, all I hear is yelling. She's just screaming, call the police. So the neighbors at this point, they're hearing all this crazy commotion in this nice neighborhood.
What the fuck is going on in this neighborhood? We don't get down like that.
I'm already like at the door. I started going down the stairs to go like to the door. As I open the door, I see his sister, which is what his mom was calling out for the entire time, like to come call the police. And I look back, and she looks at me, and then she's like, go, go, go. And I'm just like, didn't even put my shoes on. I was holding them shits down this fucking neighborhood in the cold at night, just stranded. Then come to find out, I'm running for my life. A neighbor is walking his dog. I'm back. I had to change the battery. I'm sorry, guys. What was I? Oh yeah, I was running out, or I was, what the f? Hold on, let me drink some water. I was running through his neighborhood at night. It was so cold. I was freezing. I think I was just wearing like a sweater and some ripped jeans, which was not enough for that temperature that I was going to endure for a few hours. So while I'm running with my shoes in my hand, I run like across the entire neighborhood. Later on, I call him probably like an hour later. Come to find out, she had went to a neighbor's house, told him to call the police. The police had shown up and arrested her ass because, let's just say, she scratched the out of Edgar. He was bleeding, he had mass scratches on him, like, and they just took her in for domestic because I guess that's the law. I don't know, but at the end of the day, she was trying to get me arrested, and she was probably trying to kill me at this point. All right, anyways, yeah, guys, I have her mugshot. I'm not finna put that shit up because I'm not that fucked up, and I would ruin the entire story because then people would just start putting two and two together. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy this story. Thank you guys for watching this story time. If you guys did enjoy, please comment down below another video idea or a story time idea. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Yeah, and subscribe.